Oh, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I am Cynthia. This is Simply Cynthia. If you hear any noise in the background, that is my son. Ignore him. And as you can see here, baby girl is with us now. This week's vlog is obviously a little bit later than my 39-week update. I have a good reason as to why it's a little late. Life happened. This video is going to be all about my 40-week update, and some labor and delivery footage is also included in here. But yes, I'll just kind of jump in and fill in some of the gaps. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more videos, and enjoy. It is December 1st. What is that? 3 p.m. and I am officially 40 weeks pregnant. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So far today, all I've done was church. Went to church this morning and had lunch. Now we are headed over to the tree lot to get our Christmas tree. Now is the best time to get it. There's a lot of stuff we still have to do. Still gotta do a couple more things in the nursery to get the nursery up and running.
Hang a picture up.
What?
Well, I'm thinking I want to take down the other shelf too. I gotta find some more stuff. So we need to do a couple things in the nursery. And then I want to rearrange our master to accommodate the bassinet, our little 4 moms pack and play. And now since we're getting our tree today, we have to clean out the area in which we're going to put our tree. Currently Lorenzo's little table's there and his little study stuff and art supplies are there. So we got to move all that around. I want to decorate the house with Christmas stuff, and I want to do my hair, and I needed Joe's help for that. And like I said, it's already 3 o'clock and it's my due date. So we'll see how much of that checklist gets. What do I want to say?
None of it's getting done with these people. Damn.
So we will see you at the lot.
Yeah, just call us when he gets there then. If we're still here, just come here. If not, let's go to the house. Yeah, I'm right at... Bye.
Lorenzo.
These 2 rows are the grand first, and then these are when you get to the downs. So
Okay.
the thinner.
So the same size grand for this 6 and 7 feet?
Yes, yeah, 6 and 7, yeah, this entire row, 6 and 7.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Oh, man. Stop it. Hey, Han. Hey, baby.
You know you have to stay by the fence, though.
Oh, your truck is higher to go in there?
Yes.
It is December 2nd.
Look, Bengi.
Whoa.
And there, pedal?
Oh, whoa. Whoa, that's it.
Don't. Everything's going beside.
Hold on, I gotta be careful with your mommy's belly.
Jump.
Damn, quicksand.
Why are we in it? Today's Monday.
Where?
Oh.
And there's a pedal?
Dang, that one got away from me. My stupid rear wheel truck.
Then stop doing stunts. Go.
Sorry.
So we just picked up Lorenzo from school, and we have a couple errands to run. We're gonna go to Hobby Lobby. I can't remember why.
I can't remember why.
We're going to Hobby Lobby for something.
It was your trip.
I think it's just to look at Christmas decorations.
Lowe's was mine.
And then we're going to Lowe's afterward.
Get out of my way. Out of work. After work.
Afterwards.
Huh?
And then I still need Joe to do some things around the house for me to help prepare. We got to finish up his room.
You know, you having the baby isn't contingent upon one frame getting hung up. It's a frame.
There's a couple little things I want to do once that frame is up.
There's a couple little beers I want to drink too.
But you're not going to. Joe took NyQuil last night. My due date, this fool took NyQuil. Anyway, so we'll do a couple
And I slept
things.
till 11.
Yes, 11 a.m. Just leave him in that. I'll push that one out. Ah! It scared me.
I'm not going to tell you again, Lorenzo. Drink this.
So, I gotta do a quick update. What's today? 3rd.
3rd.
December 3rd, 10:46 a.m. What am I? 2 days? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? You okay?
I just want to hear what you say.
I'm 40 weeks and 2 days pregnant. And for some strange reason, I decided this morning to do my hair. I'm about halfway done, and I'm having really strong, quit looking at me! Really strong and irregular contractions. They don't last longer than a minute though, so that's good. And I'm trying to control myself, get my hair done. All I got this thing in the back, jumping around with this Buzz Lightyear, pointing his lasers at me. Hopefully I can get this all done before my appointment today and before anything else happens.
Hi, careful there. On the school bus before?
When you get bigger, you'll be using a school bus. So it is about
And after the school bus, I can get on the city bus.
About damn time.
2:56, and we are on our way to my OB appointment.
Oh, yeah.
It is, the appointment's at 4:10, so we're doing good on time. I am very hungry, but a couple of updates. Again, contractions have been strong and irregular, but I did have a little bit of spotting, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to
Move your hand.
Jeez.
What, Lorenzo?
Mommy, help.
With what?
What's my purple book?
It's only the 3rd. I'm trying to hold on
Okay,
to the
hold
7th.
on. Let me get to that red light.
So we'll see what happens.
But what did we say? And what have I been thinking?
What have you been thinking?
You tell me.
I think you've just been cussing a lot in your head.
No. Aside from that, in between the cusses. What am I thinking?
I don't think you're thinking it's going to happen today.
Is that what you think I'm thinking?
Is
Is that your guess?
I think you're thinking it's not going to happen today.
Okay, well, I'm thinking that a couple days ago, you and I both said the 3rd.
I forgot.
We both said it without coercing one another.
When I use that word, you said
Because it's not coerce.
I don't say it like that.
It was a random guess that we both said the 3rd.
Oh no. So we'll see. Okay, let's guess. Do you think I'm dilated any further?
Yeah.
How far would you guess?
I'm guessing it's going to be like right there to where the doctor's like, I don't know, you know, like kind of like a cliffhanger thing. It's going to be probably a little more than 3. And she's going to say, if you were just a little bit more, we would keep you.
Isn't anything after 3 they say it's active?
I thought it was 4.
Okay, because I'm thinking she's going to say 4. What if she says I'm barely 2 again?
Then you might get the 7th, 8th, or 9th, or whatever you're waiting on. Which is fine, you know. Regardless of how it unfolds, it's fine. Everything, all the boxes are checked. Everything is taken care of. To excess. I mean, we've had the house and us ready for a week now.
With the exception of the diaper.
We had so much time, we redesigned our living room last night.
I redesigned. And we painted the fireplace
Yeah,
last week.
exactly.
We got boards, we painted.
Yeah.
All right.
So, if it happens today, awesome. If it's tomorrow, awesome. If it's the next day, awesome. However it goes, we're good. We're ready.
For sure next week there's going to be another one though. That's what's for certain.
We do know for sure that by this time next week, she'll be here. That's certain. I mean, she's already here, but, you know.
Out.
She'll be screaming and crying a little butt off. Back right in there.
So you're nervous for this appointment?
No. I think now that it's like imminent, right there, we're on the cusp of it happening, I think that I probably feel better than I have, like, leading up to it. Because it's like, it's game time mentality. You know, it's happening. It has to happen. So let's allow it to happen successfully. Let's both do our parts. And let's get on to the next thing, which is getting back home. What do you think, Lorenzo?
Yeah.
Because you look handsome.
Are you excited, handsome?
Don't roll your eyes at me.
Yes.
Lorenzo.
So I just want to add some information. December 3rd was the day I had my second stripping of my membranes. The doctors said I'm only 3 to 4 centimeters, sent me on my way. That was that. So to avoid going all the way home, just in case something were to happen, we went down to Riverside for the Festival of Lights. And that is when the city of Riverside, they decorate the whole downtown Riverside area with Christmas lights and decorations, and there's vendors, snacks, and all sorts of things like that. So we decided, because the doctor said walk around, we decided it would be best if we just kind of stayed close by and went to the Festival of Lights. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So we get down there, and all the way there I'm having contractions, trying to time them. They're about 8 minutes apart or so, lasting anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes. They're still kind of, I don't know, they're just whatever, that's what they were. So it was traffic and contractions, and I'm starting to think more and more, this isn't a good idea. This isn't a good idea. But Joe really wanted to take Lorenzo to the lights, and I was like, okay, fine, let's just do it. So when we finally get down there, I tried to get out of the car, and I just could not stand up. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. So I told Joe that I was just going to lay in the car, and he felt really bad. He didn't even like that idea of leaving me in the car at night, but we were already there. Lorenzo he saw some of the lights and was already excited, and I didn't want to just tease him with it. So, there we go. Feel better? So we continued on with our plans. So I'm in the car. Joe and Lorenzo are looking around the lights, looking at souvenirs and things like that. And my contractions are just getting stronger. They're getting longer. I'm completely laid out in the front seat. And that's when it hit me. I am literally laying in a dark alley, laboring by myself. We're probably there for about 20 minutes. Joe comes back, and I tell him, yeah, I'm ready to go home. So then we go home. We get Lorenzo in pajamas, get him in bed. Joe and Lorenzo are in his room, get him in bed. I'm in my room in the recliner. Hey, Vanilla girl. I'm in my recliner, again, listening to my meditations, trying to focus on my contractions, and just push through it. But it's getting strong. Stayed home for about an hour, and then I told Joe, I was like, I can't wait anymore. We have to go. This just has to be it. We have to go. So we load back up into the car. Again, that standing process, that walking process was so difficult for me. So we head to my mom's house, so we drove off Lorenzo. Lorenzo had fallen asleep in the car by then, so we just quickly handed him off. By now, I'm like, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. My mom's trying to talk to me. My sister trying to talk to me. I was like, I got to get to the hospital. Bye. So then Joe and we head all the way over to Ontario. Joe finds a wheelchair. I'm in the wheelchair with a blanket on me, and my eyes are just shut. I'm just clenched. I know I shouldn't be doing any of these things, but I am. And we just book it. I don't know where we went because my eyes were closed the whole time. Joe was just pushing me everywhere we need to go. We got to the 3rd floor. They asked me if I could walk. I yelled no. So they take us straight to the labor and delivery room, because typically we would go to the triage room first, and then they would even assess if I'm in labor or not, active labor at that time. So I guess they just trusted me and my reaction that I was in active labor. So they took me straight to labor and delivery room. And this whole time I've been telling myself, ever since I had Lorenzo, I've been telling myself, never again will I have an epidural, never again will I have an epidural. When I got in that room, the first thing I said was, I need an epidural. I just realized that they were already guesstimating her weight to be heavy. Lorenzo was 9 pounds, 8 ounces. I don't have small babies. Why am I kidding myself? Give me the epidural. So they had to do all their work first. They had to check me in, get my blood, hook me up to the monitors, all this and that before they can even get the anesthesiologist into the room to give me the epidural to begin with. And they kept asking me if I felt like I needed to push. In the back of my mind, I wanted to say yes. So I knew if I said yes, I needed to push, they would probably hold off giving me the epidural. I didn't want to miss the opportunity, so I said, no, I don't need to push, it just hurts a lot. So they decided to go ahead and speed along the process of having the anesthesiologist come to the room. They checked me and I was 8 centimeters dilated. So it was still okay for me to get the epidural, which is great. The anesthesiologist finally came to the room. She gave me the epidural, and because of my height, she gave me an extra dose of it. Still had to wait like the full 20 minutes for it to even sink in, but once it did, I still felt the urge to push. That was, it was very strong. It felt very heavy. It felt like a bowling ball was just hanging from me. It was just like, that's what it felt like.
Today is Wednesday, December 4th, 2019, and we are here in Ontario, Kaiser. My son-in-law, Joe, my youngest daughter, Sylvia, and of course, the woman of the hour, Synthia Elise. We are here, and she's currently at 8 centimeters, and she's doing very well, all things considered. She did have to get an epidural. They left home. They got home at 8 o'clock, and by 9 o'clock, she was 4 centimeters, and less than an hour later, they were calling me saying, we're on the way to Kaiser, dropped her off here at Kaiser, and Joe, didn't you tell me that she didn't even
Yeah, no
triage or anything?
nothing. Yeah.
Tell us about it again. What was it like?
Well, her middle name's Elaine.
Oh, that's right.
Other than that, everything was accurate. The date and time were correct. Yep, no triage.
Didn't give the time.
The time right now is 12:25
Oh, yeah.
a.m.
Yeah, when we came in, it was a war zone. Screaming, lots of pain. Now we're post-epidural, and this is how it is.
Tell them about the doctor's appointment.
Doctor's appointment at 5 p.m. So 7 hours ago, she was 4 centimeters, irregular contractions. The doctor stripped her membranes for the second time, and within an hour, it was all rolling. Regular contractions. Largest gap would be about 8 minutes. And that's been going on since about 6 p.m.
But I guess I'm gonna wait for that.
Guess on the weight went up 9 pounds. They're guessing the baby weighs now instead of 814.
9 pounds?
He's a big baby.
That's a big baby.
She's still got about 8 ounces she's got to gain to catch up to her brother. Yeah.
Was Lorenzo 9 pounds?
9.8. 9 pounds, 8 ounces.
I didn't know that. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, Sylvia. You're absolutely correct. I thought he was 8 something.
No, 9 pounds, 8 ounces. And he was 21 and a half inches long.
Oh, that nice daddy knows all the specs.
Big boy.
It was about 12:20, I think, is when I fell asleep. Well, I started to like fall asleep lightly. 1 o'clock, they came in to check me, and they said that I was a little over 9.5, I think it was, 9.5 centimeters. So they started prepping the room. At 1:25 is when I started pushing. And at 1:48, baby Larissa came out. It was well, I've only had 2 deliveries, but this is, of course, obviously my quickest and easiest delivery. Pushing was a breeze. I didn't make a sound when I was pushing. I had an epidural with Lorenzo. I know that mess wore off because it hurt really bad. But with him, I was screaming. Not screaming. I was making noise. Yelling and praying, crying for help. With this time around, it was just so quick. They let me just kind of do it on my own. They just were all hands off. They just stood back. They just watched. It just felt very natural. Very, very natural.